Okay, clearly I should have gone through the entire process when I filmed this before, so I'm going to do it now. There's no background music, there might be cat meows, there might be outdoor noise, but that's okay. So the first thing you want to do is maybe look at an existing piece, because this might make it a little more clear. So I've got a piece here with some dovetails. Not my best work, but not too bad. You can base the size of your half pin, and again we're marking the tail board here, so this is the half pin I'm talking about. You need to determine the distance that this half pin is going to come in from the edge of the board to here. From that distance is where we're going to start marking our tails. So, first set of dividers. We can set them to this if we like, but if I were building a tool chest, that's a little too small. So let's just go to about here. So here's my board, which is not planed, and I'm sorry I can't use the Moxon vise. There's no room on my bench right now, but doesn't matter. The layout's still going to be the same no matter how you clamp it up. So here we have the first set of dividers, and we've already determined that this is my half pin width. So I'm going to make a mark at this end, like so. I'm going to make a mark at this end, like so. Everything I'm doing from here on out is laying out the tails. So I'm going to be working in between this mark that I just made and the first mark I made. And I'm going to grab a Sharpie and darken those in so that we can see them. Okay, so I'm marking here and marking here, and again, this is where I've already marked with these dividers. Just making them black so we can see them. Now I have to decide how many tails do I want between here and here. I'm going to go with 3. So I'm just going to guess that that is about the right setting. Now I'm going to start in one hole that I've already made. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so those are a little small because the distance from this little hole to the divider here is the size of my pins. I don't know about you, I'm not quite that good at dovetails that I can get a 1/2 micron wide pin. So I am going to have to make these just a little bigger. No problem. We'll just open up the dividers a little bit. Start again. We're just walking down. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that actually looks pretty good. What that tells me is that my pins in between my tails are going to be this wide across the top. So I'm going to go with this setting. So again, I'm going to come down here. This time, instead of just walking it down though, I'm going to press down and I'm going to make a mark. That's my first mark, second mark, but I'm not going to make the third mark. I'm going to lift up. I'm going to move my divider into this hole here, come back across, come around, and what I've done here is marked a hole this here and a hole here while walking this way. Then I moved the leg over to here, walking back the other way. I've marked a hole here and here. In between those are where my pins go. So now I just have to take out my gauge here, and I am going to lay out my half pin. I didn't mark a baseline, but we're just going to pretend there's one there. Now this one, obviously, we're marking this direction. On this next hole, we're marking this direction. On this hole, here, here, and then my other half pin basically. So now what I have is, this is my tail board, so this is what I'm going to remove along with this, this, and here, leaving my tails here, here, and here. So as long as I don't reset these, when I go to my next end, just ignore the marks on top there. When I go to the next end, all I have to do is pick this up, drop here and here. Again, we'll darken those in. Then my other set of dividers, 1 pushing down, 2 pushing down, cross my half pin hole, pick it up, put it back in that half pin hole, mark going backward, 1, whoops, not very dexterous today, 2. So again, I have my little pinholes, and I can't see these because of the marks. Oh, there we go. So now I've got my pinholes there, and all I have to do is mark. Whoops, my thumb got in the way. And there you go. Again, you've got your part you're going to remove, and your 3 tails. And that's it. Pretty easy once you see it done start to finish. Not so easy reading about it. So I hope that helps, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.